And we're off. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Wake and Blake. We got butternut squash quiche coming on. However, yep, it's gonna be good. Butternut squash quiche. Whatever, it's fun. It's fun, right? Fun? Butternut squash quiche, baby, all up in you? I wanna shove it up in you, butternut squash quiche. This is Wake and Blake. If you don't believe in this, I hope you believe in something. Wham! I can drink them all down. We got a good time. Shit, I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm making quiche. I'm making butternut squash quiche. What I did is put them in a crock pot on high for like 2.5 days. I got them so tender. Usually you can't eat the peel of a butternut squash because it's so fucking thick. Such as an acorn squash. I love an acorn squash. Very clever. Same about way. You can't eat, with the peeling. So in theory, in fact, you gotta cook them for days. If not, you gotta like scrape them out. It's whatever. But I suggest highly a crock pot. 2.5 days. High heat. Make sure you got water. Don't let it boil out and get dehydrated. And get burned up. Whatever. However, you can get tender. And there's a lot of vitamins in that. It's very beneficial for your face, your hair, whatever. Just stick with it. You know what I mean? Just let it, ride out. It's gonna be butternut squash. It's cheap. It's also usually 99 cents a pound. You're gonna be okay. It's excellent. However, so what I'm gonna do is I got my butternut squash already cooked. I'm going to, batter it up with some, legitimate organic eggs. They're, legitimate. Put a little onion in it, and then, I got my free bread that I get from a local place because I feel like no one should ever go hungry. There's places in this town, cool as I am, you can eat free food too and save a little money. Do whatever you gotta do. Get you an extra beer. Do whatever you gotta do. Save that little money, There's local places. Don't go hungry in your town. Usually always have sourdough. I got some Jewish rye bread. I got some excellent little cheddar jalapeno and some little muffins that'll just touch you in a special way. So what I'm going to do is get my butternut squash out that I cooked for 2.5 days, high heat crock pot. I'm going to take 4 eggs, batter it up real deep. I want to make little personal kind of bowls, for these.
Batter it up.
A little almond milk in it, a little bit of garlic. Don't let nobody feel neglected in this motherfucker. However, you're going to be okay, America. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to get this butternut squash out. I'm about to get some butternut squash going. I got my eggs and shit, and then we'll batter it together. Actually, before that, I'm gonna get some nice little crust going for that quiche, because there's nothing better than having a good base. You should always have a good base for your quiche. And like anything with life, it's like a template for life. Always have a good base. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out, my good-looking, gorgeous, beautiful breadcrumbs. And I'm gonna grind it up, kind of tighten it up, and then we'll like mend it together with a small little bit of an egg white, and those little crushed up pieces of breadcrumbs that are gonna make a crust. And that egg white is gonna keep it together. It's not gonna cause any problems with any kind of color or too much proteins or anything. It's gonna be a gorgeous base. I'm gonna use a little bit of
sea salt, maybe a little bit of garlic.
That base. But I am not going to use the yolk of that egg. I am only going to use the white. However, I will, in fact, for the quiche, use that same yolk, so I will not waste it at all. I promise to goodness I will not.
One white, for that. I might even use 2 whites. I might even make a big quiche.
See, I got a lot of butternut squash I've been roasting, so I'll take a look, and I'll let you know if I use 2 or however many. But we're just going to use whites for the breadcrumb base crust. It's super simple. You can do it. I believe in you. More importantly, I think you believe in yourself. So we're gonna do this, okay? There we go. I'll be right back. Wash my hands, motherfucker. Yeah, bitches. They know what's up. That's clean, baby. That's clean hands. You wash with clean hands, motherfucker. His hands ain't clean. Nah, swear to goodness. What up? What up, Doodle? What up, big cream? Okay, so I'm using a French peasant batard. It's a 24 ounce. I'm only gonna use about 4 or 5 ounces for this crust. 2 whites for the base because we have to make a legitimate crust to hold together. The whites of the egg is going to hold it together. So for this, I'm going to use 4 ounces of this gorgeous piece of loaf of bread. About like right there is what I'm going to use for my crust. That's for a nice dish. I mean, it's going to feed 8 to 10 people in theory. But hold your yolks. I'm going to use it for the quiche, okay? Cool.
I'm pretty much at the end of it.
Yeah. I understand.
Like I said, I'm not even gonna finish that.
Well, it may be the end of that. However, it is not end of this quiche. This quiche is going gorgeous. Got this crust going. A little bit of olive oil in the pan. I'm about to crust these babies up, and I'm gonna grind them up. After I grind them up, I'll make my crust.
375 degrees.
So you don't want to overcook it, but you want to crust it. You want to get it good. Get that olive oil in there. However, I'm going to shove this up in there. And I'll be back. Look at that. It looks like a little bit more. I won't lie to you. I lost a piece of bread. It was behind a beer can. And I found it, so I broke it up. This is actually what 5 pieces of a French loaf broken up looks like. The other one.
Done with that shit, that you need your medical marijuana license to fucking eat some of that. That's some good stuff.
That's what he's talking about. I feel it too. Tomorrow's
20.
If you don't believe in something, I hope you believe in. Holy shit! Holy shit! Ah!
Fuck that quiche.
Nah, that quiche is gonna look gorgeous. It's gonna look good.
Gorgeous.
So I got my little,
Gorgeous.
little, let me get tied up. Spreaders and shitters. Hey brother, can you tie me up? I can't tie myself up.
Don't sound good.
I'm cool. You probably can tie it better than I can. Cool little blood. So I got my blaming. Here's the deal, America. I got my little blazing saddles on. I'm blazing. Look at me. I'm Blake and I'm blazing. This is Wake and Blake. This is Wake and Blake, America. You gotta wake up and you gotta eat. You gotta cook quiche. It only takes 45 minutes. I guarantee it. It's real cheap on your budget. Where you blaze? Where you blaze? This is blaze.com. I can believe in it. You can believe in it. You know, we all can believe in something. However, let's check this breadcrumbs. I'm gonna grind it and bind it and whatever. We're gonna make a
Gorgeous.
crust out of this egg whites. Like I said, we're gonna use 2 for this portion. It's gonna be okay. You know, here we go.
Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, they walk up in here, bam, bam, they're all like, take it. Like, I do what I do, I like to do what I do.
But damn, I don't give a fuck. Like, I am security, and I do represent these mountains. But, like, straight up, you know what I mean? Like, but I'm cool now, you know what I mean? Like,
Crush
just
down. So we're about to crush down these croutons. Let's look at it. This is an Oriental bowl. Got it on my website. You can get them for these are $6.95. Reasonable. Philippines. These are.
gorgeous.
What I did is a little olive oil in the pan. You see how they turned out. A little bit of brown. Don't worry about if they get really brown. Don't get them.
Black.
Don't want them black. Most of them should be brown, but some of them's gonna be white. But you just watch them. You know, when you start to smell them, just watch them. Don't smell burning. You want to be on that. Once you start to smell them, smell good. You know, just keep an eye on them. You'll find them. They'll be okay. Make a
Gorgeous.
little crouton out of them. Okay. You guys know how I make crust. I'm just gonna show you again. Just took like an old bag. These were veggie, flaxseed, tortilla chips.
They're gorgeous.
But you just recycle the bag. This is the best way to do it. Oh, I just broke the bag. So I'm gonna be a little more polite with it, actually. I'm not yell. Sorry to yell.
Give it a little jiggle.
Oops, I dropped one. But I'll throw one in. I'll throw one right back in and nobody will ever know. They'll come home and they got food on the table. They don't really give a shit.
I have no idea. I dropped like 4 or 5 things before I put it into the main deal.
You're recycling.
Cause it's medicine. They're healers. They're not dealers.
We gotta represent America. See Daisy. There we go. Blazing saddles. Let's get a beer going. Where's my beer? Oh, we got beer right here. There's beer in a bowl. Drunk like a horse. Aw. Cheers, Doodle.
Like birds in a feather.
Flock together. Or whoever the fuck. You're all like, okay, cool. You put yourself in a good environment, you're gonna get good things. You put yourself in a bad environment, bad things are gonna happen to you. If you really want to do this, you do it. If you don't, you don't. But you do have control with your mind. So do something good and don't worry about it. Sorry to rant, America. I'm breaking up chips again. Or croutons. The bag broke twice, but There's my crust. It's gorgeous. Smells good.